This podcast is a part of the Rebel Without a Clue media network, featuring That Don't Work For Me Brother, Bullshitting, Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon, Black Manifold Transmissions, Horny Little Book Club, The Open Heart Podcast, Tripped Out and Crazy, Mad Dogs, and The Revolution Will Be Broadcast. You can find all of our podcasts on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Rebel Without a Clue, Strange Minds, Loud Hearts, no apologies.
On my block, everything is everything for Sheezy. My block for Sheezy.
Hey dudes, welcome back to Shook's Hood. I am in the middle of rolling up the subject of our porch session. We are going with a classic today, the ever illustrious Pom Pom Red Cigarillo. I think it's technically just a sweet, but they call them red now. I think that's because they probably did say sweet on them at one time, but people were just like, hey, pack of red pom-poms. Hey, pack of green pom-poms. Hey, pack of blue pom-poms. I don't know if we've talked about that really. Different flavored rolling papers, blunts, wraps, and the like. I'm not huge on flavored. I think every adolescent experimenting with cannabis at one time or another comes across a grape swisher. And a grape swisher is basically like smoking fucking Dimetap or something. Like it's I don't like flavored wraps because they can be super overpowering and just kind of murder the taste of the weed. Now, I know what you're thinking, like, well, if you're rolling a blunt, you're kind of murdering the taste of the weed anyway. That's true, but I don't need to do double murder. I don't need to do extra murder. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the business of murder more. So I like to wrap mine in just a natural wrap or a sweet. Sometimes I do enjoy the Dutch Master honey. And I do enjoy the Dutch Master Irish cream. Those are good. I don't know what it is about those. The flavor isn't super intense. Still has a good tobacco flavor. Still has a good weed flavor. I like those. They are a little bit harder to break down. They have stems and stuff running through them because they are a natural leaf. But you get used to it and you just get good at it, you know? Like anything in life, practice. If you want to get good at rolling Dutches, you start rolling Dutches. And much like getting good at rolling Dutches, you have to start rolling Dutches. If you want to get good at anything, you have to start somewhere. Yeah. And I'm not going to say we're getting good at podcasting. I'm going to say we're improving, right? The network is growing every day. The network is building every day. All of us involved are getting better every day, every episode. And I think it's only a matter of time until everything kind of clicks. We've got a lot going on. I don't know if you guys are like me, but I tend to really overload my plate, both literally and figuratively. So right now I've got the live Black Manifold Transmissions that we're planning. We've got a rough script for it written up. We're just waiting to round up some bands. It's going to be super fucking cool. We've got a great concept that I think is going to really elevate heavy metal in the scene and put the local bands that we love on a pedestal for a night. We've also got the recent partnering with Natural State Wrestling, and the first episode of it is out. Sleazy and Wayne are great together. If you haven't checked that out, please check that out. It's going to be a look at Arkansas wrestling history, a look at Arkansas wrestling now, and takes on Arkansas wrestling for the future. I'm really excited about that show, and I think those guys are going to knock it out of the park. We've also got a new show, Two Robs, One Case. That is a show with me, Rob, aka Big Shug, and one of my best friends in the whole world. His name is also Rob. So Two Robs, One Case of Beer. Each month, we're going to get together, share a case of beer chosen by either me or him, and then we will review that beer and dive into a piece of pop culture from our childhood, past, future, just stuff that we enjoy and want to show each other. The most recent episode we did was Kona beers, and we played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on the Nintendo 64. It was a great time. We've recently decided that we are going to take Midnight Mass, the live show that I do, that is a combination of a Southern church revival meets a horror movie screening meets Mystery Science Theater. We're going to take it to YouTube. Hopefully it's going to be bi-weekly, probably more like monthly. We will be doing the full Midnight Mass experience and showing movies and riffing and having a great time. And it's going to live on YouTube forever. You can tune in live for the streams. Also started doing some sound effects and Foley work for a new movie that's coming out. I'm real excited about that. I don't want to share too many of the details because I don't know what I'm allowed to share, but I'm doing the audio for it, and I think it's going to be killer. It is a horror movie. It is directed by a friend of the network. You can probably guess, but I am pumped to be attached and be a part of it. I think that's really about all we got going on network-wise. As always, check out Tripped Out and Crazy. Check out Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon, Black Manifold Transmissions, Horny Little Book Club. Yeah, get out there and give everything a listen. We are working hard at putting out content that we think is funny and stuff that we like. Hopefully you guys like it too. I don't know if I've ever said this on Shook's Hood, but if you do enjoy one of our other podcasts, be sure to like and share and subscribe it and tell people about it. Word of mouth is huge. Yeah. So do us a favor and just talk about it. Blunt is rolled, lighter in hand. Let's take a trip to the porch. Is Arkansas hot today, y'all? It is like stepping into an armpit. It's like, you know, like when you shower and the water's, I don't know if it's too hard or too soft, but the water that like sticks to you and won't dry off of you. That's what it feels like when you walk outside in Arkansas at goddamn me, 7:30 in the morning, guys. It is 7:30 in the morning and I have ass crack sweat. Fuck. All right. But kind of beautiful day. Birds are chirping. Squirrels are skittering. Let's go ahead and get into what strain we will be reviewing today. Lighting. Now, today's strain comes to us from Good Day Farms. It is a classic strain. It has been around for a good while now. It is in a lot of your favorite strains from today's lineage. It is a classic for all the right reasons. Today, we will be smoking cookies. Man, that's nice. Let's take another hit. Real fruity. Gassy. Definitely like sweet. There's something sweet and fruity going on, but not in a berry way. And not in a citrusy way. It gets real gassy in the nose, y'all. That clear your sinuses type shit. Fairly smooth. Okay, let's see. So, look. I'm getting something sweet and fruity. Gassy. Woody. But just barely. Like you know it's a plant. But it's not like overbearing like some piney taste you get. Okay. Let's take a smell. Cookies has such a unique flavor and smell and look, honestly. It's the smell is not super strong away from the nose, but you hold it up close to the nose and you get a big whiff, and it like ignites all of the receptors in your nose holes, and you start picking up all these different notes of like almost like a fruit cake or something, or like I still can't put my finger on it. And then the looks good, big buds. Got one thing about cookies that I think is really cool is it kind of has this golden hue to it. They are dark buds, they are green, but they also have this golden kind of shimmer to it. Like everything has this gold kind of overlay and like these bright red hairs that come out. It's really pretty. But also might be off-putting if you don't know that cookies is supposed to be kind of, I don't want to say brown, but brownish on the brown side, gold. That might throw you off at first, but stick with it. Cookies is the shit. This bag in particular, let's get another hit. Blunt's burning good, white ash, clean burn, right on. Let's take a look at this bag specifically, though. Keeping up with the cookies. It's a good bag. This is 22% THC. So on the higher end, but not mama said, knock him out. You out. It's high, but it's not like fucking, grab you by the boo-boo. Let's see. Terps. Ooh, close to 4 on this one. Close to 4% terps on this bad boy. And let's see what the top terps we're working with are. Terpinolene, alsamine, myrcene, limonene, caryophyllene. Okay. Not getting a lot of caryophyllene. That's good stuff. Let's see. Now, let's get their description of this strain. Good Day Farm Cookies is an indica dominant strain bred by crossing OG Kush, Durban Poison, there we go. Durban brain shaker, dude. And Cherry Kush, there it is. There it is. That's the kind of fruity, bright fruitiness. It's cherry Kush. I'll be damned. Good to see you, Cherry Kush. This strain has a cult following because of its cookie-like flavors and sweet hybrid effects. The relaxing and hunger-inducing effects make this strain great for time spent relaxing with a kitchen full of goodies. Indica dominant. I could definitely see that, but I enjoy that. This one's got a little bit of headiness to it, but it is mostly chilling in the body. This is going to be good for our review, I think. And I think this is going to set a good tone for our day. So, let's give this a rating. Cookies. One more hit. Flavor. I like cookies a lot. I enjoy this flavor for shaking things up. I don't think it's one I could do a lot of. I don't think I'd buy after a couple of ounces of anything, like you need to shake it up. You need some strange. You know what I'm saying? Would I buy a shit ton of cookies? Probably not. Is it super nice for a change up? Yes. I'm giving it 9 out of 10, dude. The only thing, like if it was just like for some people it might be an everyday smoke. I don't think this would be an everyday smoke for me. But everything else is on fucking point, man. Like, man, I think all right. Cookies. Taste is good. Super terpy. I'm going to give it, on taste, you're getting a 9. On looks, cookies isn't the most attractive bud to begin with. For cookies, this is very good looking. We're going to give this a 7. On the looks, the nose is going to get, like I say, you can't smell it from far, but once you get right up on it, that terpiness hits you right in the fucking face. Kapow. So 6.5 on the smell. And then the effects, definitely body rock. Body move in, body move in. Dude, which you're not going to be doing a lot of after this, so make this a slow Saturday morning. All right. Now, we've had our spinach. It's time to go inside and get a little Java juice. I just typed Google into the Google search bar. Cookies is pretty good. All right, today we will be taking a look at something I have never had before, but I have seen. And, you know, the city for which this brand is named is known for their coffee. And I think suicide rate, maybe. We will be reviewing Seattle's Best Coffee, medium roast, house blend. This was ground. I didn't get the whole bean on this one because I grabbed the wrong bag. 12-ounce bag, got it for $8.69. Brewed up at the house, pouring right now, drinking it black, yakety yak. Don't talk back. Just drop an ice cube in it. Sometimes if my coffee is super hot, I'll drop one single ice cube in it, and it usually makes it perfect after the ice cube melts. Okay. A smooth lock. Good coffee. Let's see. Taste is kind of, it's got like this nuttiness to it. It tastes good. It's a good coffee. Let's see. It smells really nice, filling up the house. It's got this kind of, is the word I'm looking for acrid? Like an acrid smell? Let me see. Yeah, something sharp, biting, or caustic. Yeah, a little acrid. Like it's like it hits you in the nose with a karate chop. Chow. Swat. Look out, nose. Not burnt rubber though, like more sharp, like this sharp smell. It's good. It gets really, really bitter at the back of the mouth and kind of hangs out. Seattle's Best. You're getting a gentleman's 6.5. All right. So, we did a little token. We did a little sipping. I think we're adequately prepared to take a trip into the world of good news. small town buzzing over identity of its $1 billion Powerball winner. Like a murder mystery. Whoa. John Marshall, 47, manager of Hy-Vee gas station and fast convenience store in Quincy, Illinois, told the news he views the waiting like a murder mystery. It was about 3 a.m. I got a phone call from... It was about 3 a.m. I got a phone call from the other gas station manager in town. He woke me up. He said, "You sold the winning ticket." I was like, wow. Your store sold the winning ticket, the other manager said. Marshall recalled. He was shocked. Marshall said he ran to his kitchen because he was personally brought a Powerball ticket from the fast and fresh convenience store. I'm like, I better check my ticket before I worry about anything else. And of course, I wasn't the winner. Well, all right. So I guess it remains a mystery. Somebody won the Powerball in Illinois. They're fucking loaded. I think you have to come forward, like, publicly to claim it. I don't think you get to fucking sneak-a-rooney 1.4, but we'll see. Good for that dude. Good for that dude. You got to play to win. Sometimes people win. The odds are fucking astronomical, but yet here we are with winners. Good on you. What would you do with $1.4 billion? I would pay off my debt. I would buy my wife her dream car. I would buy my wife her dream home and pay it off. And I would build a studio for Rebel Without a Clue in the backyard. And I would run Rebel Without a Clue out of the back of the house for the rest of my life. And then I would give away $800 million. Let's see. What else we got going on? All right, let's see about this. Family of boy rescued from California monster surf says teen hero became extended family. Let's see. Zion becomes first national park to get all-terrain wheelchair for public use. The world-renowned Zion National Park has become the first to offer an all-terrain wheelchair for disabled visitors who want to enjoy the canyon system's trails. The equipment was made available thanks to a charitable nonprofit which used donated funds to purchase the wheelchair on behalf of Zion. So they're going to get a wheelchair that's an Dude, dog, this wheelchair, you think like all-terrain wheelchair? And I was thinking like some kind of like fucking like med scooter dune buggy situation, man. I thought fucking grandma was going to be like rock crawling, dude. This thing looks like, dude, this is, okay. This isn't anything like new or anything even. Like they have these at beaches and stuff. We literally put my mother-in-law in one when we were at the beach last summer. What the fuck, Zion? Nobody had $75 laying around for one of these things? All right. Well, they got one now. It's good news. Let's see. Threatened bird species given tiny foot cast to help recovery after hit by car. Bird that was hit by a car is undergoing a rather curious rehabilitation procedure. The animal hospital it was taken to designed a pair of specialty built cast made of cardboard and tape We're at a hospital. Oh, an animal hospital. Okay, well, anyway. It's a bit, okay, well, they admit it. It's a bit makeshift, but the bird is said to be making good progress and will be released back into the wild once he is fully recovered. Once he has figured out how to get the tape off of his fucking feet. He can fly. He was found last Saturday by some people who then called us and brought him in. Oh, wowzers. Riveting. And as soon as it got there, they noticed it's a whitethroat. The whitethroat was found by a couple lying stunned in the road. Okay. It's a whitethroat. Okay, whitethroat on skis. This picture is fucking-sane. They duct taped. That's masking tape. They masking taped cardboard to a tiny bird's feet and said, look at us. We've saved the day. Medicine. I just don't see how. Cookies is weird. Cookies is putting me in a weird headspace, guys. I'm sorry for this. Okay, hold on. Let's get some good news. Not that that's bad news. Like, I'm glad that bird's got shit duct taped to it now. Glad that bird's carrying. I don't fucking know. Hey, here we go. 8 Idaho teens turned their viral summer account into a mission to clean up the Boise River. A group of Idaho teenagers started the summer hoping to make memories together. Along the way, they built a massive following online and discovered a way to use the platform to give something back to the community they love. All right, Treasure Valley High School and college students called 208 Boys. They were documenting their summer adventures and doing flips and lots of cool young people TikTok stuff. You can follow Rebel Without a Clue on TikTok, where I will be doing dances and posting TikToks of in-shape young men doing backflips. Let's see, but in the middle of all this revelry, in the middle of this summer of joy and togetherness, they noticed something. They said, whoa, there's a lot of cans and cases of beer, and it's pretty upsetting to see. And this one kid was like, I don't even know how much trash was on the river. Apparently, it was a lot of it. Rather than simply complaining about it, the friends decided to do something. They began collecting the garbage themselves and shared a video of their cleanup efforts on their Instagram account. It was Insta, not TikTok. You fucking old dude, Shug. Follow Rebel Without a Clue on Instagram as well, where I will be posting clips and pictures of my dinner. We didn't realize it would take off. I was really surprised by all the support we got from our community. Okay, so they got people to meet up and clean up the Boise River. That's pretty fucking cool. Good job. Instagram, TikTok youths. 208 Boys. That's good news. All right. Yeah, a little good news to kick off your day. You know, we've been out to the porch and enjoyed nature. Ball sweat. We came inside and had some mediocre coffee that burned our nose. We read the good news and almost lost our minds, but that's okay. That's okay. Some days are like that. Sometimes it's okay to just accept where you're at. And where we're at in this episode is Stoner Wisdom. Today's Stoner Wisdom comes to us from the band Wake, from the song Woodson Lateral. Jupiter, Optimus Maximus, and Protector of Justice. A direct condensation of the primordial solar nebula from which the entire solar system's formed. All right. Sweetie, was that Stoner Wisdom? What was that? Was that just a line from a Isaac Asimov novel? I don't know. Was that Stoner Wisdom? It's wisdom to me. It's wisdom straight from the metal gods. Well, if you made it this far, I sure appreciate you. Even if you didn't, I still appreciate you. Be sure to check out the other podcasts on our network. We are the Rebel Without a Clue podcast network. You can find all of our podcasts on YouTube and Spotify and Apple. You can check out Facebook and follow the Midnight Mass with Reverend Wright and Brother Herman Innards for updates on when we're going to do streams on YouTube. You can follow us on Instagram at rebel_WOA Clue. You can follow us on TikTok at Rebel Without a Clue Media. Yeah, get out there, like, subscribe, all that stuff. But, you know, this is just fun for me. So if you listen, truly thank you. So let's get out there and be the best we's, be the best yous and me's and we's we can be's. Put away the stash. Eat a good breakfast, brush your teeth. This has been Shook's Hood.
On my block, where everything is everything for Sheezy. My block for Sheezy.